salutations, comic book conversationalists. This is Comic Book Hangover. My name is Scott, and here we go with 3 weeks worth of comic books. It's been kind of crazy, so I haven't been able to do my books like I want to. But you know what? Sometimes life happens. So this time, instead of having all the books separated up by the weeks that I get them in, I just went ahead and put them in their sections. So, like for example, we're going to start off with facsimiles. So all the facsimiles that I bought in the last 3 weeks are going to be together. Here we go. Let's just jump right into it. Starting with, we've got Archie's Girls. I think this is actually just Betty and Veronica number 75. So there's Betty Veronica number 75. There you go. I like that cover. Let me grab the rest of my stack here. It is a sizable stack. Fantastic Four number 10, as Marvel continues to reprint the entire first year of the Fantastic Four. From Marvel and DC, the first Amalgam Comics facsimile reprint, Spider-Boy. It's an amalgamation of Spider-Man and Superboy. I like that. There we go. DC Detective Comics number 40. There is that. I like that cover. That's actually kind of a cool cover. So that is it for all the facsimile editions. So I picked up Spirits of Vengeance number 1. I grabbed the regular cover, which is this guy right here. I like that cover. That's kind of cool. Although there's a couple of characters on here I don't really know. This chick here, I don't know who that chick is. I have no idea who that is. I know who this is, and I think it's kind of a stupid character, but we got, the 3 main Ghost Riders and a couple of hangers on, so there you go. That is a cool cover regardless, even though I don't know who she is. Still a cool cover. And then I grabbed this variant cover as well, which is great because it's the Johnny Blaze version of Ghost Rider. You can tell by the outfit there, but they always put chains with it, and this version of Ghost Rider, when he was Ghost Rider, he didn't use chains. He used Hellfire, and it was a lot of fun. Wrapping up the Pinup Apocalypse miniseries, we got issue 50 with the Attack of the 50-Foot Woman movie poster homage. I love that. This was a fun little series. It really didn't go in the direction I thought it was going to go in. It ended up being sort of a like a 50s era coming to terms with lesbian love story. I don't know. It was still pretty cool. The characters were cool. The way they interacted with each other and the way they were kind of like coming to terms with their feelings for each other and dealing with zombies and aliens. All that stuff coming together. It worked really well. It was a fun little miniseries. I do recommend it, and it also has some great covers. Next up, one person I really, really like, one person I really can't stand. This is the Ash Can for the Elvira Harley Quinn crossover. My LCS had the Ash Can, so I went ahead and grabbed that, as well as the first issue. Right there's your first issue. Get a little close up there. I like that. Elvira is amazing. And then from the Energon universe, I got Transformers number 25. This one had a lot of covers to it. This was the cover that I picked up. It's Optimus Prime. You got some Decepticons flying overhead. It's great stuff. Great series. Great first issue for Robert Kirkman. So the other writer, Daniel Warren Johnson, his last issue was issue 24. So Robert Kirkman from Walking Dead and Invincible fame decided he took over the series, and he's taking it and he's running. I mean, all I'm going to say is, if you haven't read this yet and you've read it up till now, you know how ruthless and cold-hearted Starscream has been. Megatron is that ruthless, cranked up to 11. I mean, it is insane how vicious that guy is. But this week I grabbed also G.I. Joe. We got number 12. Nice cover there. I think this is cover A. I want to say, yeah, this is cover A. This is a regular cover. Nice. And then almost done here, we've got some Godzilla goodness. The first one I want to show is going to be the Starship Godzilla number 1. I've got the Star Wars homage cover. There you go. Now, I want to say, and I never thought I would say this about a Godzilla comic book, but if you're a Godzilla fan, you're going to pick this up. If you're a fan of the old TV show, the old anime series, one of the greatest, if not the greatest anime series of all time, Cowboy Bebop, you're also going to want to check this out because the characters in this series reminded me a lot of the crew of the Bebop. So the basic premise of it is these guys sort of retrofitted, modified a Mecha Godzilla to make it into a spaceship. Their whole plan is to go to the homeworld of the aliens who are always coming to Earth and invading and trying to take over. They're going to go over to their planet and basically kick their ass and stop them from doing it. So a neat premise, and along the way, I guess they're doing jobs, sort of like bounty hunting, treasure hunting, that sort of stuff, presumably to get the funds that they need to fuel and maintain the ship, as well as food and that sort of stuff. But it was a fun series. For some reason, I think it's a bi-monthly series because it doesn't seem like issue 2 is not going to be out until like December or something like that. I could be wrong. I hope I am because it's an amazing series. I think so far out of the 3 Godzilla universe books from ID, I think that is my favorite one. So much fun, and we only got 1 issue out. Speaking of ID's Godzilla series, Godzilla number 3, another amazing knock it out of the ballpark cover. Fun. Still a great series. If you're liking Godzilla, you got to like that. New this past week was Godzilla Escape the Dead Zone issue 3. And there's the cover for you. And we're going to do a bit of a close-up. I love that. There you go. If you like me doing these close-ups, let me know. It's just something different to do, something different to try. Wrapping up with the last 2 Godzilla books. We got Godzilla Here There Be Aliens number 5. This wraps up the Here There Be trilogy. Nice, bit of a misleading cover on here. It's got Space Godzilla on there pretty prominently with Ghidorah and Franken Ghidorah. If you read the book, you'll know. But Space Godzilla doesn't really play much of a part, much of a role in it at all. And if I haven't explained this yet, I broke my finger. Last book that I picked up, another great cover. This is from Marvel. This is Godzilla Destroys the Marvel Universe number 4. We've got 1 more issue of this miniseries to go. And if you ever wanted to know if Godzilla could beat the Hulk, this is the issue that answers that question. And I'm going to say is there's not a whole lot of times you see the Hulk actually being afraid of something. You read this issue and you will see it. So there you go. That is it. Those are the books that I picked up in the last 3 weeks. Hopefully, again, I say this every time, but hopefully I can get this back on a weekly basis. But, with school, with it's my son's school, with my work. He's also got band practice now. He's playing the viola. Super, super awesome. And we are also in the process of changing a bunch of stuff around the house. So I'm going to do what I can when I can. All right. So there you go. That's it. Those were the books that I picked up this week. And I am watching everybody else that I follow. You guys have some great books that you're getting every week. I love your content. Keep up the great work. And I will see everybody very soon with another stack of books. See ya.